and gentlemen, the Pistol Pitbull, Robby Royce.
The pissed off Pitbull, Robby Royce, has revenge on his mind. ATM in for a long night if the pissed off Pitbull has his way.
A match we thought we would never see as Team Impact explodes right here at the Rumble to Remember. Of course, both these guys were tag team partners for years and years and years. One of the most successful tag teams in the history of wrestling in this country. And you know what? Robby Royce sent me a text today, Mike. He told me to watch this match very carefully. I'm not sure what he meant, but we'll find out tonight.
Royce awfully fired up here tonight, and with good reason. He's wanted this for some time. Team Impact exploding here at Rumble to Remember. ATM better have his, better pack the lunch here because he's got a long night ahead of him.
You know what? Back in June, Royce suffered a severe injury. One where the doctor said it was actually life-threatening. He could have died, and he's risking his life by coming back to CWE, and he had to retire, and his tag team partner, ATM, was in the ring in tears. I saw the tears, Mike, as you did. And you know what? ATM likes to say he's an actor and he's a movie star. Well, he had me fooled because as soon as he started crying, he turned around and beat Robby Royce within an inch of his life, forcing Royce. He's like, I'm not going out that way. I'm coming back, and I'm coming for revenge.
Yeah, he could have got the Academy Award for that performance in the ring. A despicable act by Anderson Tyson Moore. And he has been a changed man ever since that moment. That dirty, cheap shot there in the corner, slapping the face of Royce over the referee's back, and Royce clawing at him, trying to get to him. And Anderson Tyson Moore hiding in the turnbuckle.
You know who I feel sorry for, Mike? I feel sorry for official Kenny Rogers here because he is going to have a very, very difficult time maintaining order in this match. You know what? This is almost like legalized assault, Mike, because both these guys are going to inflict severe amounts of pain on each other. They don't like each other, and not only were these guys tag team partners, they were best friends, and of course, not anymore.
Royce ducks under, catches ATM with a shot to the face. This is a very interesting type of match because we all know how underhanded ATM can be or has been in the last several months, but he's a great wrestler, and he's going to have to use that wrestling to get through Royce, who might be sacrificing some of his talent with his anger here tonight at ATM. And there's another cheap shot by Anderson Tyson Moore, catching Royce off guard. He's got to be ready for that.
Let me tell you something. Anderson Tyson Moore learned a lot from the pissed off Pitbull, Robby Royce, but I think tonight, Mike, all these competitors here at the Rumble to Remember are focused on potentially getting that championship opportunity.
Oh, ho, 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 face first.
Ouch.
Into the hardest point of the ring, that edge of the canvas. Down goes Anderson Tyson Moore, and he may not make the 10 count.
I think Royce would be willing to give up that championship opportunity as big as it is.
Look out!
As big as it is just to get his hands and hurt Anderson Tyson Moore
Look
tonight.
out, ATM. Here he comes! Into the crowd! The pissed off Pitbull, Robby Royce, making this crowd go crazy, giving everyone their money's worth, and ATM is in a world of trouble.
Maybe this is what Royce meant with that text message. Told me to watch very carefully. Well, Royce, you have the executive ambassador Shane Madison's attention.
You got everybody's attention here at CWE's Rumble to Remember. Royce up on the second rope. ATM coming in. Catching him, taking a little bit too long was Royce. Ooh, a bit of a jawbreaker there by ATM.
Backpack stunner by ATM, and
2 count there by Anderson Tyson Moore. Finds himself back in control after we thought he was on his last legs there outside on the floor, taking that suicide dive from the pissed off Pitbull.
You know what? I think, Royce, you're not going to pin Robby Royce in this match. I don't think there's anything Anderson Tyson Moore can do to Robby Royce to pin him. I think he's going to have to kill the guy. If he took out a gun and blew his head off, maybe he would pin him. But Anderson Tyson Moore is going to have to pull every trick out of his hat to get past Royce. Royce is focused. And just look at the look on the guy's face. Look at the intensity. He's ready.
He's a killer Pitbull tonight. times like this you see why there's a Pitbull ban in some places, because this is the most pissed off Pitbull we've seen yet to date here in CWE. ATM using his smarts to stay out of trouble there. 2 count on Robby Royce.
Pitbull is the most dangerous type of dog, and you know what? You know what happens when a Pitbull, do they ever have good temperaments, Mike Young? They never do. And when you have a pissed off one, coupled with the fact that ATM stabbed Royce in the back, destroyed a friendship. These guys, their families were close. You know what? It just goes so much deeper than professional wrestling and championships. This is real life.
We're coming up on the holiday season. Christmas is on the way. These guys have had Christmas at each other's houses.
I don't think ATM's going to be sending Royce a Christmas card this year.
No. ATM, though, staying in control, like that chin lock on. Royce getting back to his feet, getting the crowd behind him. Some elbows to the midsection. ATM stops that with an elbow to the spine. Royce versus ATM. Nice catching. Royce still in control. Look at back and forth, these two. Very tough match to call with so many reversals, but there's a big DDT by ATM.
And again, a big adjustment for both guys. Both guys were, used to tag team wrestling.
Kick out there by Royce.
Adjust their wins because when you're one-on-one, it's a whole different world. You don't have a partner out there to bail you out. But both these guys know each other's moves. They know each other's temperament. It's almost like a mirror image of two guys wrestling each other, but obviously the crowd firmly behind Royce and have great disdain for ATM, as I do as well.
ATM, though, has to be looking ahead to the Rumble to remember. He's going to have, of all the guys who wrestled here tonight, he's got the shortest layover. He's got to come in at number 1. Not only that, he wants to be the guy who spoils Robby Royce's plans and puts him down, puts the dog down here tonight.
That's a good analogy, Mike, and you know what? ATM didn't want this match. You'll remember from CWE TV, he was angry when I told him his opponent would be Royce after Royce's suspension is up, and he didn't want any part of Royce. He's been avoiding him for months, but you know what? He can't avoid him anymore.
Back and forth in the middle of the ring. Discus punch by Robby Royce, and he's back in control of ATM. Nice T-bone suplex. Pinfall 1, 2. 2 count. ATM getting that shoulder up. Robby Royce got to stay in control, keep focused, keep that anger in check. Use the abilities we all know he has. Nice clothesline by Royce.
Look at the innovation by Robby Royce. You know what? If you've ever seen Robby Royce wrestle live, you know you're never going to get the same match twice. And you know what? If I was a fan out there listening to this, I'd go to cwecanada.ca, check out where we're going to be if we're going to be in your neighborhood soon.
Royce in with a back elbow. ATM followed and was not expecting that. Caught him with a boot to the face. So crafty is ATM. He's so good. The problem is he knows he's so good.
He knows he's good, and you know what? Royce is good too. Both of these guys could very well be CWE champion one day, and who knows, that day might be coming up at the anniversary show, our 4-year anniversary show, Mike, in January, when we're going to have Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner in the house.
I'm excited for that. ATM would, without a shadow of a doubt, look to redo what Danny Duggan did last year at the Rumble to Remember, and that's coming at number 1 and leave victorious. Beautiful suplex, landing hard on the back of his head as ATM.
And you know, there's always a kind of a professional courtesy here, Mike. You know, when you wrestle, you want to hit a guy with maximum impact, but you want the guy to be able to go home and feed his family. Not the case here. Royce is trying to hurt him. He tried to dump him right on his head.
Close one there. ATM getting the shoulder up yet again. Both guys have pride. Both guys don't want to go down to the other. ATM putting up a lot of fight here against Robby Royce here tonight.
Pick a winner here, Mike. I'm going to put you on the spot. Pick a winner. Who do you think's going to win this 8-counter?
I'd love to see Robby Royce get the victory, but I got a feeling ATM's going to pull out a stop or two to make sure he gets the win and go into, and look at that. ATM shoving the referee back into the rope, and Royce comes down. Like I said, this could be the moment when ATM picks up a victory with those shady tactics.
I can't even pick one in this one because they're too closely matched. You know, I'd love to see, you know what, it's not really impartial, but I'd love to see Royce win for personal reasons.
Look at
I have
this.
so much respect for him, but
Going to the top rope. Both men high up at Rumble to Remember. Oh my God! Oh my God. We've seen Frankie Kazarian do that in TNA, the flux capacitor he calls it.
that's
We've
called
seen Sin Cara do it in WWE as well.
That's called a Spanish fly, Mike. I don't even know who those guys you're talking about. Never heard of them.
1, 2, and Royce miraculously kicking out of that one. That's unbelievable. I thought this one was finished.
Again, what are you going to do to keep Robby Royce down? You're going to have to kill him.
That is... We've seen a lot of spectacular moves and offense here tonight at CWE's Rumble to Remember. That might take the cake thus far.
As long as Royce is breathing, ATM's going to have a very difficult time pinning his shoulders to the canvas.
How frustrating is this for ATM? Knowing he's having trouble, hooking, trying to go for a sunset flip. Royce holds him 1, 2, 3. Robby Royce got him. The pissed off Pitbull has pinned ATM. Shocking, quick.
Unbelievable contest.